So, hello there. Welcome to episode 45 of Low Tide, the official program for Rude Planet. I'm your host, and welcome to the finest in COVID-era entertainment. Yeah. So, this week is Halloween week. And as I've mentioned before, I wasn't quite sure if I was going to do anything special for Halloween. You know, last year, it was right around this time too. There was I was talking with my wife about what to do for this Halloween. And this was probably like one of the first, times I was really thinking about doing a YouTube channel. It was probably close to Halloween last year. Is that, on Halloween, October 31st is also Reformation Day. And that's the day when Martin Luther had walked up to nail the proclamation So, I was going to, this year I was going to dress up as a monk and go downtown with a Thor's hammer and put up, little posters for my book. And it's like cheesy, stupid, sophomoric humor, but that's what I was wanting to do. But this year, it's like the wind's been taken out of everybody's sails, and so I'm not really one to celebrate Halloween as it is. So, but as it is, so I'm filming it this weekend. It's a little bit closer to the bone than I like. I usually film a couple episodes ahead of time, and right now I only got one episode on the plate, so I'm filming it tonight. And so I don't know if I'm exactly going to have an episode. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do for next Friday's episode. It may be nothing. But in the meantime, since it is Halloween week, happy Halloween. And for religious types, happy, for fellow Protestants, happy Reformation Day. And I guess that record's probably going to do. When I was in middle school, around 1989, 1990, they had to have a Halloween dance at our middle school. It's Halloween dances were like this, for school anyway. You'd go there And they'd play a couple things that were current to the time, like Kid and Play and some shit like that. But then like most of it would be stuff that was, like from 5 or 6 years earlier. I don't know if it was because it was safer than music from 1990 or what. But like it always go along something like, a bunch of pop music, some rap music, and it'd be safe rap music by that time period, like the Humpty Dance and Kid and Play or whatever. And then, like he'd play, like every 45 minutes there'd be a Halloween theme song, like, Monster Mash or Purple People Eater. You'd hear Monster Mash and then it'd go back to my girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time. Yeah. And then, like it'd go on like that. Anyway, so I think I've run my mouth more than I wanted to, and like I'm coming up with shit from the brain. Yeah, so put something here.
It is night. It for Halloween makes noise. But there is a tap at the window. No one there. Again at the other window. But no one is there either. Surprise, surprise. It is Father with pumpkins, Indian corn, and straw. Everything we need for Halloween decoration. Julie wants to know what the straw is for. To cover the roses with and keep them warm during the winter. The whole family is getting ready to make the jack-o'-lantern. Peter has finished his cat mask, and Julie brings paper to keep the table clean. And now Father is back and we are all together. Uh-oh, what is Peter up to? He is trying to scare Shep with his cat mask. And Shep doesn't like to be teased. I'm sure Peter wouldn't like someone to tease him.
So I guess to get in the mood, I should probably get in costume, right? So let's just hold on a second here. No, I can't see a thing. Okay, never scrap that. Okay, so today's episode for Halloween, I do have a Halloween themed box. I got today's shout out is to Brock Morgan. Gave me one hell of a shout out last week. If you check the Rude Planet playlist, I have added it there. But like, he said so many nice things about him. I've been meaning to drop him a shout out. He does the whole Cape shit, show and tell shit that I do too. He's got his own style. So just check his channel. I put it in the description below. But today we have the Trick or Treat Halloween mystery box from SellMyComics. I've opened up several SellMyComics comic books mystery boxes. They're like $30 a piece, and this is more of a themed one. And so I got one, and so that'll have to do for a thumbnail. But yeah, they have a bunch of older kind of stuff. You never know what you're going to get in one of these boxes. And I think that's the reason why I like them so much. The only thing I don't like is that they don't come in bags and boards. But you get a lot of really eclectic stuff out of there. And like, other than the first box, I've been happy with each and every one. So let's get into the spirit of things. And yeah, let's just dive right in. So, okay, so it is in the spirit of Halloween already. So, we got the Dinosaurs Attack pack of trading cards. These are the wax packs, the kind of stuff that you see from the 80s. And it's got a couple pieces of candy. And so yeah, let's just dive right into these comics and see what we... Matt, before you forget anything, at the opening when we see the record, please overdub. Okay, so okay, that's done. Doing some of my pre-production on the fly. Yeah, let's just get back up there. So I hope everyone is going to have a safe and happy holiday. It's going to be different this year, I'm sure, for everyone. But come on. And who let these fucking flies in here? Jesus. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope everyone does the safe thing for the holiday. And so, what we have here, it says... Sell My Comic Books, limited edition Halloween mystery comic book box. Strictly limited to 75 boxes, 10 randomly selected horror and suspense comics per box. Silver, bronze, copper, and modern age comics are in the random horror mix. Surprise key comics, 1 in the boxes, contain a bonus 11th key. Grand prize, 1 in 75 chance, Tomb of Dracula #1. Candy and monster stickers, and free shipping. So that's our little notice here. So let's just what do we got here? Okay. So right off the bat, we have all new Ghostly Haunts, #45, Charlton. I've been wanting to really start a Charlton horror comics collection, so this pleases me very much. And let me take a closer look at that. Yeah, I love it. So that's okay. So we got another Charlton Comics. It's a 20 center. It's Haunted. Haunted #9. Oh, I love that cover. So right off the bat, I'm in love with this box. So, yeah, this is one of those times where, like, I sound like one of those horror nerds that, you know, constantly post horror memes 24 hours a day. But I wish it was Halloween all year long, because I would buy this box exclusively. But anyway, we got Gotham City Monsters #6. Got Solomon Grundy and Killer Croc, King Shark, and others. God damn it! There's a fly in here and it's bugging me. So, there's that. 6-issue miniseries. Oh, that's a reprint. And we got an EC reprint. Shock Suspense Stories #5. Those old EC comics are amazingly difficult to get a hold of. If you can get the originals, they're worth so much money, but man, I want each and every one of them. These covers back then were so amazing. It's the disturbing too. So, hey, yeah. One of the books that's always been kind of on my radar and I've always wanted to track down for no real reason other than I want it is Hot Stuff #1 from 1957. It's not really a major key. It's worth a little bit of money. It's worth, a little bit more than my normal budget. But we got Hot Stuff Sizzlers, Giant Size Harvey, and that is great. And Hot Stuff is like a little cartoon devil. It was kind of a big, Hot Stuff was kind of a big thing from like the 50s through like the early 70s and then just sort of disappeared. But yeah, and then we have Fright Night #6. Is this based off the movie? Yeah. I love Now Comics. I miss Now Comics. Now Comics put out a lot of great stuff like this. I got, I think it was from the Silverback box, Twilight Zone comic that I really enjoyed. And then, so we got series I used to collect a lot of back in middle school was Werewolf by Night. And back then you could find them at fairly reasonable prices. Sometimes you could even find them in the dollar bin. And I had a whole bunch of them. And when I quit comics, one thing I've always regretted is getting rid of my Werewolf by Night comics. So we got #20. And I love it. One of my favorite series. Werewolf by Night was all, I used to have like the West Coast Avengers appearances and some other appearances. And yeah, I miss my Werewolf by Night quite a bit. So, we got Werewolf by Night #21. So, just those two comics alone, it's so worth it. God damn it, you son of a bitch! The only reason why I'm doing this now is because I know if I don't do it tonight, I'm not going to get this done at all. I've been off for a couple days as it is. My wife called me up earlier today and started a conversation, and it was a nice philosophical conversation. But like, I'm in the middle of starting to write again, or getting to the point where it's during this time period where like I feel like I'm in caveman mode. I just can't, come up with coherent sentences, and like it's like all my hormones must be off as the gerbil is on its wheel. But like I can't come up with like a single redeeming idea right now, and I know it's because I have like a huge burden coming up, and like I've been putting off, filming these episodes every day, day after day after day. And it's like, I knew if I didn't do it tonight, and like, now there's like flies in here, and it's like, it's cooled down, but it's like muggy in here. Man, let's just go through this. We got Journey into Mystery, Birth of Krakoa #1. So, as far as modern Marvel bullshit goes, if you're going to give that to me, I'll take it. Yes, and so, Red Circle Comics Group. It's Fawcett. Okay, it's Fawcett. Sorcery #9. Look at this cover, man. It's like Sleepy Hollow type cover. This is fantastic. Okay. That's it. And you know what? I am ecstatic. I have every single one of those comics in there, with the exception of that one Solomon Grundy Creatures of DC or whatever the fuck it is. Everything in there is stuff I'm going to keep. And I'm really, really pleased with this. As I said, it's sold out. If it wasn't sold out, I'd buy another one right now. Man. See, like, I've strayed away from the cape shit, the superhero stuff, a while back. And I'm gearing more towards the indies and horror comics and everything like that. And I want more of this kind of stuff. I don't want this to be seasonal. I want horror boxes, horror comics every day. I would just buy horror comics nonstop. But Matt, you have a show to run, and you want people to come and see your show. So I know. Anyway, not my finest effort, but at least it's in the can. And I'm sure I'll come up with something for Friday's episode. I still got a few days left. But in the meantime, if I don't do anything for Friday, everyone have a safe and happy Halloween. Have a nice Reformation Day. And we're heading into November. So, I suspect I'll do something for Friday. God damn it! Jesus. How fast? Anybody in the comment section, does anybody know how fast that exterminator stuff takes to take effect? My God. We're past the summertime. It's starting to cool off, and they're like, I've done like now 45 episodes, and like this was like really the episode I've been bothered more than anything. Welcome to Arizona. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and tell your friends, because pretty soon we're going to be heading past this is episode 45, so we're plugging on ahead, so anyway, I'm assuming that I'll see you Friday. If you don't, you'll see me Tuesday. I'll see you when I see you.